Hey guys, welcome to the Focus on Fragrance channel where I talk all about fragrances. I hope you're all doing very well. Daarej Pour Homme from the House of Rasasi. This is the third most popular fragrance from the House of Rasasi. The number one most popular fragrance is of course House for him, which I am still testing with Invictus and Mont Blanc. I will give a review on this soon. And the second most popular fragrance is the La Yucawam. And the third is this one, Daarej Pour Homme. I do have the female version, Daarej Pour Femme over here. I will review this, but this is really an ugly, shitty fragrance. I will review this in my next video. So, Daarej Pour Homme for man. This is a clone of Homme Valentino. Is it really a good clone? All you need to know about this fragrance I will tell you in this video. Starting the review with the presentation. So the box, this is the box, kinda very cheap simple cardboard box. This has kind of this star kind of a thing going around all over this. So this is a black box, Daarej on the front, Pour Homme Rasasi EDP concentration 100 ml. On the top it says Rasasi, in the sides nothing. On the back this has a star, so the star is going to be like the theme of this fragrance, star over here. This bottle also has this star kind of a cut. So this is the back ingredients, made in Dubai, UAE. And on the bottom you get the production date, expiry date. Let me focus it on. Okay, so this is the older batch, now 2019 I've had this. And we will talk about the reformulation also. The bottle, so the juice color is really good. I like the juice color, this purplish kind of a juice. The cap is a pretty cheap plasticky cap, and the bottle, this star kind of a theme is going around all over this. This does look like a little bit of a star. And on the bottom you see made in Dubai, UAE, EDP concentration, nothing on the back. So I'll show you guys the sprayer, the Atomizer. Okay, let me zoom it in here. You guys can see the sprayer. It's a wide angle sprayer. So how does this smell, guys? The notes for this fragrance, so in the top this has Cumin, Cardamom, Artemisia, and in the hot notes it has rose and Orris Root. In the base it has vanilla, Tonka Bean, amber, Sandalwood, Patchouli and Musk. So how is the smell? Although it is kind of a spicy, flirty fragrance, so let's see what I get from this. So the opening is kind of sharp, just for a minute, and this does have kind of this medicinal kind of a smell. So this is spicy from the start. From the cumin, it's pungent, it's kind of a bitter sour cumin, and this does smell a bit like sweat, in a good way I would say. So with the sweet spicy note of cardamom, the cardamom is prominent here, but not as prominent as like I have here the Latafa. Okay, whatever. So this does not have really prominent cardamom, but it is still like the right amount of cardamom over here. The Artemisia is giving this bitterish, herbal, strong smelling note. The Artemisia is really good here. I do like this note, kind of green, bitterish kind of a note. And the top is fresh, it's oriental spicy. As this goes to the heart notes, it has rose. The rose is very light, you get a little hint of the rose, but it is like, it's still more spicy than being a floral red rose fragrance. And it's powdery, it's earthy. From the Orris Root is giving this powdery earthy root scent. So as this goes to the dry down in the base notes, this has the sweetness, but this is not really a sweet fragrance. This is like a fresh spicy, warm spicy fragrance, but this still has a little bit of sweetness from the vanilla. And I do get the Tonka Bean, but it is like just the right amount of Tonka Bean. Otherwise, I would have not liked this fragrance at all. And this has this warm amber accord. This does have the woody notes of sandalwood, and the patchouli is very prominent in the dry down. It is this dark, earthy, woody note of patchouli, and this does have a little bit of musk in the dry down. The main accords for this fragrance, it is warm spicy, it is fresh spicy, it is powdery, ambery, and woody. So if I compare this fragrance to Valentino, we buy Valentino, and that is already discontinued fragrance, and even if you can find it on eBay or somewhere else, it is gonna cost you right about $300 or $250, so that is a no. And it has been a long time since I had tried V by Valentino, so I won't say much. I will tell you that as far as I can remember, this is like some 60% similar to V by Valentino, but for other people, this is like 100% similar. For most uh, reviewers, they say this is like 100% similar, but I don't really remember the smell. But as far as I can remember, this does have a very strong similarity up to 60% to V by Valentino. And this is very similar. This is a good clone in my opinion. If you want something like V by Valentino, very affordable, and do try it out. I do not recommend a blind buy. Only if you like spicy powdery scents, then you can blind buy this over. Without that, I do not really recommend this. Overall, personally, it is just okay. I do not really like it. It is just an okay fragrance for me. I don't really like spicy fragrances, and this is kind of too loud for me in my opinion. Not really for the summer times, and if you really want to wear it in the summer, just 2 sprays. No, don't go heavy on the spray, and just wear this in the winter times. This does have a little bit of medicinal smell. The medicinal smell is strong, but as much as this time passes on, the medicinal smell is going away. And the notes here don't really feel so much natural. It is a bit synthetic. All fragrances are synthetic after all, and it is an oriental spicy. It does have a bit of mystery. It's spicy, it's flirtatious, and still unique compared to all other fragrances available on the market. Usually they are fresh and aquatic soapy fragrances. This is very unique. It is really spicy, and personally it's not for me. I'll never buy this again. But if only you want a good clone of V by Valentino, you can get this. Or only if you like very spicy powdery fragrances, then you can look into this fragrance. Okay, so the seasons for this, I only recommend this for the winter times. This can be too cloying, and for the summer times it is too loud. The audience, in my opinion, this is not really youthful. It is very mature in my opinion, and I would say like plus 30 age would be good enough, or plus 25 for this. The occasions for this, it is kind of night out, parties, evening. You can see what I voted and what the other people have voted. The type, the votes you can see for the type. But for me, it is more spicy than being a sweet fragrance. It is more oriental spicy. So if we do a fair rating, guys, the longevity for this fragrance. So this is an older batch, as you guys can see. This is from 2019, and many people are saying that they have reformulated this, they have watered down this, and it is not so long lasting. But if you can find 2019 batch or a 2020 batch, this one gives me like 10 to 12 hours, but I could still smell this from the clothes even after 24 hours. I was testing this out. I applied this on my clothes, and even after 24 hours, this was very prominent from the clothes. So a 9 out of 10 for the longevity. It's good enough. I would say in 8 or 8.5. Let's say in 8.5 out of 10 for the longevity. This edge, it is strong, it radiates more than 6 feet, and anytime my friend wears this, I really notice it. So this edge is an 8 out of 10. The projection is also quite strong. It does project for a long time, like the first 3-4 hours. The projection is really good. So strong projection, and 8 out of 10 for the projection. The price tag is the best thing about these cheap Rasasi clones, Rasasi fragrances. I got this for some like 10, the maximum 11-12 dollars. And if you compare this price to the Valentino, that is going around for $300, so this is really a good choice if you want a clone of V by Valentino. This was all for the video, guys. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, do subscribe. See you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye bye.